Patrick Reed for GoMarquette.com. Marquette men's lacrosse home for the first time this Saturday. That's March the 22nd against Villanova at Uihlein Park. It's also their first ever Big East contest. And I'm with Marquette sophomore Paul Riportella. This past weekend in a win over Detroit, Riportella 20 face-off wins, set a Marquette school record. Paul, tell us about the face-off. Tell us how important it is to swing the momentum in your direction with a face-off win.
I mean, the face-off starts and ends the game. And it was pretty clear that the 20 face-off wins, the 21 actually we had, helped the offense get the ball, and the offense played great. They were patient, and when you have the ball, you play less defense, and when they don't have the ball, they can't score.
The face-off is such a unique part of lacrosse. You're down almost on all fours, and you have to wait for that whistle. Tell us about the face-off and how complicated it is, and what do you have to do to win a face-off?
I mean, sometimes you got to change up your normal move. You have the two wings apparently. Our rope group played great. Jake Richard, Liam Burns, Tyler Gilligan, Noah. And it's like a small wrestling match, really. It's just constant battling, just constant going at each other. And you know what? If they're doing better, I'm doing better. They got to change their move, and sometimes I got to change mine.
When you practice the face-off, what are some of the things that you're working on to try to get better?
We're working on light hands, keeping your hands light so when the whistle blows, you can just be as quick as possible. And we're just working on a lot of ground balls, so when the ball does squirm out, you're able to pick it up and get the possession.
For those that aren't familiar with the sport or haven't seen it very many times, it's a very specialized, very unique part of the game. How did you, Paul Riportella, get into becoming a face-off specialist?
Well, in high school, there was me and one other kid that did the face-offs primarily, and I came here, and the first scrimmage we had, I took a lot of the face-offs against Colin Cassidy, and then I just went from there.
Well, Paul, you guys are back home this week after a long stretch on the road to start the season. Not only are you home, but you're playing that first ever Big East game. What does that mean to this program?
I mean, it means everything. We want to compete for the Big East championship, get in the Big East competition, and we want to be playing our best across, as Coach Hampel keeps saying, during the Big East competition. So, I mean, first home game, it's going to be great.
Well, Paul, best of luck this weekend. Best of luck at the X as well this weekend for you. Marquette Lacrosse at Uihlein Park on Saturday, March the 22nd. That's a 1 o'clock face-off time. See if Paul wins that first face-off for the Golden Eagles as they play their first ever home game and first ever Big East contest. For more information, including tickets and directions to Uihlein Park, log on to GoMarquette.com.